In this video, I will consider the scenario based on Google Sites. So task 1 of 3, create a site called Mathematics Grade 11 followed by some numbers. Please do copy and paste. Do not go for any typing. So in the WebFil, check it out. If you have sites option available over here, sometime it is possible it is not visible. Then the easier way is just type sites.google.com and you will be in your new site. Click on blank. And this is untitled site. Already copied that. So mathematics grade 11, some number is there. It is already here. And then it has a theme vision. So check out on the right hand side. There is an option for theme. Scroll down and we have the theme vision here. Just click on it. It will be get automatically applied. The site should also contain the following pages: a home page titled Welcome to the Exciting World of Mathematics. Again, let me copy this. So this is my home page. Let me copy that. So I may be required to change the font size. And I may be even required to make it bold, or say text color may be also get changed. Next is containing the one sentence overview of the site. So let's say this is overview of this site. I copied that and go to insert and text box and paste this. So this is the overview about this site. Next is a page titled class presentation. Go to copy this class presentations and a page title. That means I need to create a new page. So go to the pages and go to creating a new page and paste the name as class presentations, which is visible over here. Now it should contain the list of following students with their assigned mathematics presentation. So how I can do that? Just go to insert, say a text box is inserted, and then assigned mathematics presentation. So assigned mathematics presentation, I can make this as a title, and I may be required to change its font size. And then mathematics presentation, first topic is what is relation and assigned to Daniel Joseph, second and third. So there are 3 students and the respective topics. Let me copy everything and paste it over here. I can arrange them. So a topic along with the name of the student is here. It is my choice. If I want, I can make it again bigger in size. Color can be also changed, but that is all optional. Time is crucial, so it is not required here. So your task 1 is done. Next, task 2, you have found a relevant video on the topic domain and range of a function that you think help bring the class portfolio to life. So some YouTube video link, we need to get it. Create another page on the site titled videos. Create another page. So let me again go to the pages, go to down and create a new page as videos. And now what we want, embed the YouTube video on the page so that it can be watched directly from the page. So the topic for that YouTube video is, say, domain and range of a function. What we can do, go to insert, and then you can go to YouTube and search for the relevant video. Let's say I find this video quite interesting. I can click on it and select it. So the video is placed over here. The another way, because it is mentioned to embed the video, technically getting the video from here or embedding the video is same, but as it is mentioned to embed the video, what we can do, we can go to YouTube and again search for some relevant video, domain and range. Say this is the video, and click on share, click on embedded, and you will have the embedded code of this video. Just copy that code and come back to your site. Now we have the option for embed. Click on embed and we have the option of embedded code. Paste that code and click on next and click on insert. We can check it out. Somehow the layout is little bit different, but the same video can be inserted. I can of course always resize the video. I can place it in the middle as well. So any one of the option can work. So we are done with the second task. Third task is, your students have a bad habit of missing assignment deadlines. So you want to expand your class portfolio to include some helpful reminders. Specifically, you want to embed a student assignment calendar on the front page of the site. So let me come to the front page, that is my home page, and then insert the student assignment calendar on the home page of the site. So what we actually need, we need to create a new calendar and name it as student assignment calendar. So let me copy this, and now let me go to calendar. Remember to use the same Gmail account. Of course, during the examination, Google is going to provide you with the account. Scroll down and click on another calendar plus sign. You have the option to create a new calendar. Just give the name student assignment calendar and create the calendar. It will take a couple of seconds. Yes. Let me try it once again. It may be some technical error. It is now successfully created. So let me go back and check out where is this calendar. Okay, so I can see student assignment calendar. Click on these three dots, click on settings and sharing, and scroll down and get the embedded code of this calendar. Copy this, and then simply I can double click and embed that code. And my calendar is inserted. Since no event is added, so I cannot see anything over here. But in case if I have my another calendar, so you can see all the events over here. You can also use the alternative way. You may go to insert and then look for the calendar, and if it is in the same drive, you will be able to find student assignment calendar. So just click on that one of the calendar and insert it. So that's all about Google Sites scenario. Thank you very much.